The Fireflash was a Mach 6 capable airliner designed for the TV show Thunderbirds in the mid-1960s. You can get a kit of it to build for yourself. Find out what you get for your money right here on Gary's Stuff. Hi, I'm Gary. Welcome to our channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today I'm looking at the kit of the Fireflash. The kit is in 1/350th scale and it's from Adventures in Plastic. Fireflash was created for the TV show Thunderbirds and appeared in the very first episode, Trapped in the Sky, broadcast in September 1965. Powered by 6 autonomous engines at the top of the fin, Fireflash was designed to cruise at Mach 6 at an altitude of 250,000 feet. The cockpit was in the tail fin, giving an exceptional view of the whole aircraft, and in the leading edge of the wings are cocktail lounges. Fireflash starred in one further episode, Operation Crash Dive, as well as making cameo appearances in 4 others. It wasn't until 2005 that Aoshima made the first plastic kit of Fireflash, the kit that was rebranded by Adventures in Plastic in 2021. Now, if you enjoy the video and you'd like to support the channel, then the best way to do that for free is to subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell and you'll be notified of all my future content as it is published. Anything you do see on the channel, please do give it the old imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. And if you want to make a more concrete contribution to the channel, you can do that through any of my partner programs listed in the information box below. Okay, let's make a start and have a look at the box of the Fireflash in 1/350 scale from Adventures in Plastic. So here's the box of the Fireflash. I am so excited to see this shape again. Show this to kids today and they'll say, "What's that?" Not this bit. It's this bit. What do you mean? What, you got a volume control? Do you have to get up and turn the knob? And that's the speaker. Where's the surround sound? And the colour knob. Everything was colour. What do you mean you had to adjust the colour on and off? Really? They won't believe it. Anyway, try telling kids that today. They won't believe you. Lovely bit of artwork as always. I mean, it's a Jerry Anderson creation. Of course, it's lovely. On the side here, it says age 14 plus. We'll show you why in a bit. Little picture of Tracy Island as well. 1/350th scale, fairly nominally, but there we go. And AIP 10006, the 6th kit in their redone range from Adventures in Plastic, based on the wonderful Fireflash from Thunderbirds. The thing here on the side says the thing here, copyright 1964 Thunderbirds. Back when Europe 2019, that's when the kit was made, 2019. Aoshima also had a hand in it, which is fantastic. ATV is the company who own all the rights, of course, and it's made in Japan. On this side, there is a top secret international rescue dossier on the Fireflash. Notice how it is typed on a typewriter. You may have to explain to kids what a typewriter is. Anyway, points out it's a hypersonic airliner, 6 atomic motors. Of course, it can stay airborne for 6 months between refueling. Flies at Mach 6 at 250,000 feet. Okay. 2 passenger decks, cocktail lounges in the leading edges of the wings, and the flight deck is built into the tail fin. Also then points out that it was in 6 episodes of Thunderbirds, of course, the most famous of which is the first ever episode, Trapped in the Sky, around which this kit is based. Let's have a look inside. So we have some plastic. The aircraft is in like a blue pearl plastic, and the Thunderbirds rescue things. There's 4 of them. Of course there are here, individually wrapped there. We have a decal set here. We have an Adventures in Plastic sticker. Very nice too. We have a diorama base because we have a little bit of runway section we can put our plane on and rescue things on later as well. And of course, an instruction sheet. So let's have a look at all these bits and pieces in a bit more detail. Okay, frame A, obviously the fuselage of Fireflash. You'll notice that the windows are blanked off. I don't know what I'm going to do about those. I'm not going to drill them out and put glass in. I might paint them and then, like with curtains or something, and then just put some clear PVA in to give it some shine, or some varnish even to give it some shine. I don't know what we'll do. Let's see to handle that later on. The flight deck has actually a transparent part for there. But anyway, that's frame A, the fuselage. Frame B has the wing sections, up and lower wings, the undercarriage, all of the wheels, nose cone, things like that. Frame C is actually the transparent parts. So this is, actually you know what that is. This is the cockpit canopy here. These are the bits that go in front of the wing roots for the cocktail lounges that are in the wings. This is a stand that you can have as well. And then finally frame D. So this is the top of the tail, the undercarriage. If you're having the undercarriage down, these are for the vertical parts of the undercarriage. All sorts of bits and pieces, the canards. These are bits of the engine bays here. The very large speed brakes here as well. It's an undercarriage bay, I believe there. Yeah, undercarriage bay. I can have a closer look at the actual plastic itself. It's nicely moulded. Moulds aren't terribly sharp, as it were, around the windows. It is a surprise that the windows aren't available in transparent, but then of course they'd say, oh well, the windows are so big we'd have to actually put something inside, and that would be too difficult. The tail, as I say, this is where the transparency for the cockpit goes. Everything's sharply moulded, but then remember, you know, I'm thinking back to a show that came on air in 63, 64, something like that, and keep thinking back to those days. This is actually a 2019 mould, so it should be nice and crisp. It should be free of flash, and indeed it is. You also get 4 of these red frames, identical red frames. These are the vehicles that rescued the aircraft. You have to watch the episode. I'm not going to tell you too much about it, but you have to watch the episode. But there are 4 of these elevator cars belonging to International Rescue. They've got all the wheels here, but they've also got some blown tyres here, which is quite cool as well. There are 4 of these, and I only need 3 for my build, as we'll see later. The instructions in black and white. There's a paint call out here. These are Humbrol colours. You can obviously convert them to anything else you like. And there are just some basic tools that are needed here. Instructions how to apply decals, just in case you don't know. A lot of people may not have ever made a kit that are building this. The map of all the parts, all the different frames are here as well. And then the instructions for manufacturing. Now, all of these bits are for the undercarriage down. I'm not having the undercarriage down, I'm having the undercarriage up. If you watch the film, you'll see why. There really isn't too much to it, to be honest. The air brakes will be extended on my one. It really is quite straightforward. Now, the stand here, that's going to be quite useful in a lot of ways, but we'll discuss this another time. But I'm actually going to have the thing just off the ground. You'll see what I mean later. Anyway, all of these other bits and pieces are all very straightforward. It's a very simple build because there really isn't a lot to it. On the back of the instructions for the aircraft, of course, there are the wonderful, wonderful elevator cars. So there's a master car, which Virgil would be driving, and the 3 radio-controlled subsidiary cars. Excellent. There are 2 decal sheets, and I find the layout of the decals a little confusing. For a start, I'm guessing this is the main sheet. It has all the markings for the aircraft. It has all of these cheat lines as well. It's got a lot of cheat lines, a lot of go faster stripes, or max 6, can't go much faster. But then all the airliner markings are here, but then they're repeated on this other bit for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. And yet then all the markings for the rescue vehicle are here, apart from all these ones here on this. So I guess these bits actually belong with these bits. This bit didn't need to be duplicated because it's already here. But you know what? That's just the way it is. The decals are nice and sharply printed for what they are. I mean, the black and white is nicely edged. The white is nicely sharply printed. This being Thunderbirds, everything actually gets labelled. So you have the master elevator car, and you have all sets for the other 3 cars. Everything was labelled. Famously, everything was labelled quite big, just in case you didn't know that what you were driving was the master elevator car. But anyway, it's part of its charm. The good thing is all the decals are there. There it is then, a very interesting kit of an astonishing design from the mid-1960s. If you've liked the show, and I hope you have, please remember, give it the old imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. And to support the channel at no cost to yourself, make sure you've subscribed, hit that bell, and you'll be notified of all my future content as it is published. Thank you so very much for joining me today. Hope to see you again very soon. Take good care now, and goodbye.